God, I cannot even remember correctly. I know we had a lot of plans, and I guess we are escorting the not Space Marine guy to Cobalt system.
Yep.
That indeed was the plan before we got shunted into the fucking warp.
I am doing I am making the system.
Aha.
Yeah, understood. We're gonna kill some time along the way.
I'm just getting the major details up and going.
Kind of disappointed. Thunderhammer on warp spawn.
Thunderhammer, what? Sorry?
Just how much damage the Thunderhammer does.
A lot is the answer to that.
Yes.
2d10 plus 14.
It's disgusting. Fucking hell.
It's what is it? It's like it's what is it? It's 2d10 plus 6 plus double strength bonus or something. Is that right?
It's 2d10 plus 4 plus double strength bonus. So for me, it's plus 14.
Oh shit! Yeah, you've got 5 strength bonus in that case.
The biggest of bonks.
I'm surprised the missionary doesn't get crushing blow yet.
I can. I just elected not to take it.
Oh, okay. Why?
Not yet. Living, I spent all my points in trying to make sure I don't die in one shot.
How's that going?
Better. Because now I have more than 11 wounds.
That's good. What am I at? I'm at 14 wounds, and what did I grab? I could have sworn I got something. Oh yeah, I got this. After seeing our missionary get fucked up twice.
Wait, how do I have more wounds than you? I have 15 wounds now.
Because I rolled like arse for my starting wounds, that's why.
Oh, okay.
I rolled like a 2 on the D5. The only reason that I'm, I think, as close as I am to that is I think the Archmilitant gets more, what's this?
Sound constitution.
Additional hit points. Probably should invest in some, but it can wait.
I am at 71 to dodge though, so I'm very happy with that. Which means it's a 70% chance to succeed, which means I'm never going to succeed it on the first try. I'll always have to spend fate
At
points.
which point, Donut, you can get sidestep, or whatever the name of the talent is that allows you to take 2 dodge actions in a turn.
That is only for 1 attack per. Yeah, you get that. That's like rank 6 Archmilitant talent. Like, that's way off. Like, that is an end game talent. There's a bunch of cool, like late game talents, but well, there's a bunch of cool talents, but they tend to be all in the late game.
Yeah, makes sense. As I wrote, like, the moment I start getting Iron Will stuff is like, yeah, you can forget about ever being possessed.
Step aside, it's actually rank 7, so it's actually later than I thought.
Oh boy.
Oh, right, because you have only 8 ranks in total, so that's, yeah, very late game.
Yeah.
I can't remember. When you go to a different career, does it cost anything?
I have no idea. I've not quite looked into the multi-classing aspect of this.
I'm not sure you can switch careers in this.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
Yeah, you can. Because there's certain ones you can only go into if you're rank 3 or higher.
Yeah.
I mean, aren't they just like one rank careers?
Hmm.
Hmm.
I don't remember the details, but I vaguely recall, I don't remember if it was Zach or someone else, that there is possible to multi-class, but it is slightly more complicated than in Warhammer Fantasy. Plus, to be fair, even on character sheet in journal, you have like alternate career 1, 2, 3. So
Mhm.
the
Well,
sheet gives you an
it's
option to.
basically there's like prestige class like things that you can go into.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out actually cost anything to go into.
I think that you're in that career now, not your old one.
Mm.
So you can't pull stuff out of your old career anymore.
All right, but can you go back to that one?
Not that I know of.
All right.
Kinda makes sense, otherwise it would be easy to cheese like, oh, I hop into that one for a moment and hop back up.
Hmm.
I'll go quickly stuff. Right back. I'm getting very hungry and I'm waiting on people to fucking send me their orders for food.
Normally I would even think of like having a small scene with a member of the crew, maybe the captain, but I'm just so tired I can't be bothered. I have no idea.
Yeah, same here.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
Oh boy, I like where our DM says that.
I got back. Ugh.
Back.
Considering we are waiting, I muted myself on Discord. Trying to figure out which would be the best next advancement, what would make sense. Depending on the amount of experience points, not hit points, I am thinking that it might be prudent to go for max willpower. Although that is gonna cost 750, I believe. Yeah, 750. And I don't have
All right,
any...
so I guess this would be considered an elite advance.
250.
Yes.
Although
All right, so it's cost me 500 XP.
strength is 250, so I could go for strength. Probably, because perception
Which
costs
that leaves
me
me
too much.
1350 to spend.
Yeah, perception would be 500, plus it doesn't boost me to
Right.
higher modifier.
Are you?
I don't think you can save up experience for it.
Yeah,
You-
you have to spend the experience up until that point. Of,
Yes.
Okay,
So
so I had to wait until I had 500.
To reach the rank, to reach the rank, you have to have that much experience spent, not earned.
Okay, so I had to spend what I have then.
Yeah, you have to spend it on things before, and then you reach
then
rank 3,
rank
and then you
3.
can spend 500 experience from that point on
That
to get the elite.
awareness,
So next,
Alright.
invocations,
if we get 500
initiates.
experience this session, you'll get in the rank, and next session
I
you'll get some
need to
stuff
get
from it.
that.
Mm.
yeah. As we're currently we're 100 XP into rank 3, so
Mm.
we can only be able to use that 100 XP on rank 3 stuff. currently.
Alright, and I guess I got some spending to do then.
That you do.
Let's see.
My location is
Just leave
gonna
the
be
grid
silly.
on for now.
Right. Alright, so sound constitution gives you 1 wound, right? Each.
Yeah.
Alright, I got 600 more to spend.
There are ways to get unnatural willpower.
Mutations being, I think, the prime way of getting it. So if you want to be stuck in the warp for like a good 10 minutes and pray you get.
There's also forced mutations, you could say. Like carving and replacing every bone in your body with that of Wraith bone. I'd allow to get you some unnatural willpower.
And it's not like I want to get it because I assume that it would be the case of, oh, you want that? Yeah, the price will be that you're probably gonna be condemned to all eternity, or...
I mean, in all I will say in that regard, in an Imperial viewpoint, yes, you would be.
Imperial viewpoint.
Just
What was it about? Like, can we not play Black Crusade campaign just yet?
yeah, I'd appreciate not immediately going straight into the Dawn of War 2 Chaos ending. Where we in fact go and join the Black Legion. I think that might just be a little bit too early.
Especially since, like, I don't know about you guys, but... where the f is it?
I also think that currently 2 of the characters here would probably prefer to die than...
Zero
Okay.
corruption points
Yeah.
here.
Maybe probably 3 to 4 actually. So I think currently Imperial loyalists are currently still the majority.
For now.
Sorry, Cap'n. Boom boom.
No,
I mean,
nothing.
A little bit of heresy here and there, but heresy does not equal corruption.
Or sometimes it is necessary to turn a blind eye.
That do be what we doing.
Yeah. Imperium and its mental gymnastics.
Here we go. I spent my stuff.
Nice.
See?
Well, up to you, Zach, when we start.
Yeah,
I take it he's
I'm
still rolling in
just,
the background.
no,
Or
I'm
preparing.
drawing. I'm actually drawing.
Ooh.
Alright.
All right. So,
What the fuck?
as you guys are shakily exiting the warp, there's a fuck ton of warning sirens going off for multiple reasons.
The machine spirits is in turmoil.
This whole fucking ship's in turmoil, mate.
That is what I said.
Not to mention the crew. Oh,
This is fine.
that's,
Yeah.
that's going to be expensive to replace.
I don't know what you're talking about, Matt. What shape at the bottom? Where's it going?
I do not know as well.
Why is there a giant dildo heading towards the planet?
That's a piece of toast. For people with their minds.
Anyway.
Julius, roll me a D100. Alright, so then yeah, your guys' ship pops out around there-ish. As you do a scan of the system, you detect an asteroid belt, multiple ship signatures in the asteroid belt, and that's all you detect in this system. Well, that and a very large object on the outer edges. You don't detect the planet you see in front of you, and you don't detect the star, which you can barely see anyways, as it's barely visible purple, but your scanners do tell you that it is mostly emitting light in the ultraviolet level of spectrum.
I had that as ultra-violent level of the spectrum.
That too.
Ultraviolence.
They have gone mad.
According to both modern and Warhammer knowledge of stellar physics or astrophysics, an ultraviolet star shouldn't be possible. As far as I know. Work?
Quark.
I know you're there. Is an ultraviolet star actually possible?
Ultraviolet star?
Yeah.
Actually, all stars release light in UV.
But only UV. Basically.
No.
Yeah, it's
I
doing
don't
that.
think so. No.
Okay, good. It's doing that.
Star has been corrupted by Slaanesh.
That was a dangerous question you just asked, by the way.
Exterminated.
Why is that?
Because I could go on a 20-minute rant about why it's not possible, but I'm suppressing the urge.
I mean, knowing it's not possible is good enough because it's what's happening here.
That's not the danger.
Another day in Warhammer universe.
Skistus, roll me sinus science.
I would love to do that.
Or plus 10.
You know what?
Roll me willpower.
Okay, not spending that. It's gonna be more interesting for willpower. I take it it's not possession, so I'm not including plus 20.
It is not possession yet. You're able to fight off the harsher effects, but being here in this system is giving you a headache.
Alright.
Oh, that's and everyone that would see Sakis would see that they are furiously massaging temples. However, there's a thought going through their mind, and there's like this grim chuckle of like, oh, so if I'm feeling like that, then I'm gonna guess that Navigator is not feeling better.
Yes, satisfaction.
Are you feeling pain? Would you like some augmentations for it?
No, thank you,
Your
Sigma.
finger hurts. Would you like me to cut off your arm?
It's just something about this. Zach, can I take a guess that it's the star doing that, or even if that's not true, can I just say that?
You can guess whatever you want.
Yeah, I guess it's maybe that star causing that effect, or I don't know. I'm being able to fend it off. It just it's like this constant pressure from all around you, and I just have to deal with some headache.
Can Sigma go and try to scan what the star is actually made out of?
Go ahead.
I'm guessing it's a tech use or a logic check.
I'd allow logic unless you have knowledge related to astrophysics.
What about astromancy?
No.
No, I'm saying
What is the description of astromancy?
Let's call up the book.
Yeah.
Astromancy.
Because if you have it, Matthew says it too.
Astromancy is
That might be what it needs to be. I just am not
Mhm.
sure because of how Warhammer likes to name things.
Yes, they do.
Astromancy, a knowledge of stars, singularities, and the worlds around them, as well as theoretical understanding of how to use telescopes, astrolithic charts, and the like. So it's probably
Oh, it could be that one.
Alright, so since I have it, I'll roll it.
It's like that sounds like what you'd want, but like
Bollocks.
knowing Warhammer, that could be anywhere from astrophysics to fucking magic. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a fair point. You know, instead of calling it like a production, what do they call it? A manufactorum.
Manufacturer.
Yeah.
Or the elevator.
Ascender.
with Sigma's finagling of the sensors and NY4M's knowledge of the stars, you don't know. This shouldn't be physically possible.
Alright. Well,
Illogical.
Do we know if it's actually a star?
It's emitting light.
Well, everything emits light doesn't mean that's a star.
Do we hear when Sigma goes?
There's a gravity well.
When Sigma goes illogical, do we suddenly hear the Windows XP crash sound?
Illogical. Gong.
As what are the main points of what makes a star for you? Or for NY4N, we'll say. Because this thing emits light and it has a gravity well. And is a giant cloud of gas.
I have one answer for that. One word.
Sure. Yes?
Fusion. Fusion makes a star.
You don't know.
Huh?
You don't know. Sensors don't say anything about fusion.
Sorry,
It's not that your character doesn't know. You don't know.
I mean,
it was because I may or may not have been slightly distracted with something.
The court does bring that up. No, as far as the sensors can tell, there is no active fusion inside the star. However, elements are still getting fused from what you can tell.
Alright. So Mario Strain is standing there at the helm of the ship, getting these conflicting reports of the exhausted bridge crews trying to, put out all the fire still burning in the ship. And turns towards the crew. Bring me the passenger. I want to know what the hell we're looking at right here.
Someone will go get
the not Space Marine.
Yeah.
The
I suppose I will.
Alright.
Oh, I figured it was just Grunt A.
No, it's Grunt A, Grunt B, also known as Weltenbrand, and his hammer.
Well, and you go to your guest quarters, knock at the door, and you answer, and you see what looks like a space marine putting on armor.
Akchok. Mm.
The armor, like he opens the door for you. The armor is black with no symbology.
One's a Black Templar.
Isn't
They're
black-
Death Watch.
I was about to say, isn't Black Templar like black and white?
Deathwatch, while it is flat black, also generally has inquisitorial symbology, and usually one of the pauldrons is of their original chapter.
Is it covered in spikes? Is my next question.
It is not.
Okay,
It is
so
in fact lacking most ornamentation you'd expect to see from Space Marine
once
power armor.
on good news.
Yeah, I suppose that's good news. 'Cause I don't want to have to take down yet another Chaos Space Marine.
It is in fact entirely pragmatic in its design.
So definitely not Chaos then. Cool.
So what you're saying, Quark, is that you need fusion for it to be a star, right? Does that make them a star?
No.
The worst part is I knew where that was. I knew where that joke was going as well.
to be fair, it's barely producing light in the visible spectrum, so
Yeah, neutron stars and white dwarfs are the exception to that rule because they did produce fusion and then they went either nova or supernova, but they still produce light in the visible spectrum.
From what I was reading, there is a star that can produce predominantly UV, but it also emits visible light.
this is like you know, like a UV lamp has that like kind of purplish. This is that, but not even that strong. Like it's even more into the UV spectrum than like UV lights.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, standing face to face, black-clad space marine. What happened?
So as he to return to the bridge, he looks out, looks at the sensors, just kind of like, this is afraid of that. He points at the planet and says, "I need to go there."
And I need to know why you need to go there.
That was not part of the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
Aye. But I need to know what we're facing down there, considering all that's gone down so far.
You must know then. There's something I need to retrieve.
Mm-hmm. And I suppose you'll need our escort out.
Preferably, I would not like to be stuck on that planet for long.
Oh, this just sound all really ominous and foreboding.
Anyone that has knowledge warp and is looking at the planet, please roll it.
I definitely have. Any modifiers or just flat?
Plus 10
Just flat.
from me.
Oh, okay, from Captain, okay.
Yes. Captain wants to know what the fuck is going on here. Mm-hmm.
You said knowledge, what?
Warp.
Yeah, forbidden law.
Oh, yeah, not me.
Schismus.
Yep.
You've heard of this. You've never seen this or been to one. Yeah, that planet's covered in a warp storm.
Oh, joy.
I say we assist them.
Abandoned ship.
I think my system's thinking, guy, run for your life!
So why are we helping this guy again?
May I ask, just out of curiosity, what might be down there in a planet bathed in a warp storm? I said it out loud, openly. Everyone can hear.
Oh, lovely. More warp shenanigans. Fucking love it.
Now, I'm looking for the rules of warp storms, and I can't even find them.
Clearly, there are no rules for warps.
Maybe it's in one of the other books. Because there's one that
Also,
says into the storm.
Don't think I did that before that he was in range. Considering I'm a little bit of a headache, Sakisvis will like saying that question will like her eyebrow will twitch even though you don't see the eye, and I will try to make Saniscience, trying to guess, see if the Space Marine in front of us is has any like psychic powers or not. Basically, if he's like undercover librarian or some shit like that. Some shit like that.
Alright. 2.8 degrees of success.
Warp storm effect.
Skispis. He actually seems like a void, though he does not register as an untouchable.
Is he a blank?
Blank would qualify as an untouchable, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what?
An untouchable is somebody who has no presence in the warp.
Yeah, like that Gene Stealer monster, we thought I couldn't affect it with powers.
But it seems like he is in a similar thing too, said Gene Stealer. He doesn't have a presence in the warp that you can detect.
Or some other.
Out of character, those do exist in humans. It's like anti-psyker. I forgot what they're called.
But he's not one of those. They're called untouchables. Basically, untouchables, it's actually an advanced degree, I think, in most systems. I don't know about Rogue Trader. But it effectively like fucks with psychers nearby.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this isn't affecting you, Sakispis. You just don't sense him.
Yeah.
Period.
So I know that if I try to use it, so I will mentally, I will give our captain, only our captain, a message saying that, Captain, just so you know, in the worst case scenario, if shit goes down, or she would say, they would say, if the fecal matter will hit the fan, my powers will not affect him. I do not know why, but this is the same as with that creature.
Yep.
He will respond to you though, Mattias, and say, if you must know, there is a relic of my chapter on that planet that must be retrieved at all costs.
He just looks him straight in the eyes for a couple of seconds and nods very well. Any info, anything that might be able to harm the ship will be using to take you down there? And how long do you need?
At least a week.
And I must ask because I can see the need.
I do have to say though that it is very possible that time will be different down there than up here.
Oh, it's almost like we're used to that, isn't it, Captain? It's not like we go through the warp every time we need to go somewhere.
Why are you...
Zach is panicking in the background. Captain's gonna make a pilot roll. We're all doomed.
Jay's pissed off that they have to go through the warp anytime they want to go somewhere.
I specifically
No, it was the thing that, oh yeah, thanks for telling us about the fact that, you know, time may be different down there. Despite the fact we go through the warp basically every other day.
Please, no need for there's no need for hostilities. I was the one asking for information after all.
It was Jace taking the piss out of something that was very obvious and didn't need to be stated.
What do you mean Sekispe's out of character? No, I don't think Sekispe's like a drop bead of sweat going, oh shit, Captain's gonna land us again.
That's his internal monologue.
It would go significantly faster if I did have aid, however.
He closes his eyes and just
I'll just look at the captain. Join him.
Matthias,
I'm just in total awe. Like it's actually seeing the Emperor's finest.
Mm-hmm. It's just like Matthias not even opening his eyes, just like, yes, Welton. It's like he hasn't even looked at you yet. Yes, you are wanting to go down on that hellhole, aren't you?
Yes.
Guess that means I
A chance to serve the Emperor's finest servants. Yes.
Guess that means I've got to go down as well. Somebody's got to keep Wild from taking another plasma grenade to the face.
Nice one, Mr. Jace. Nice one.
I'm nothing but tact.
One question, Zach, because I'm having issue like imagining. Is there like on the orbit of the planet a warp storm that's swallowing the planet, or is there a warp storm raging on the planet itself? Like how can I like
on the planet itself?
Okay.
Like, even with your failed sinus science, actually you just passed one too. With that past sinus science, definitely, there is a definite presence in the warp. Like, there's a weight in the warp where the planet is that you can feel.
Do I have to make a roll, or can I like make?
No.
So that's
What
we,
kind of roll?
that we probably have to expect demons.
Very possibly. From the knowledge of astromancy that's been passed around, despite it being even more impossible than a UV star, the planet's gravity well extends into the warp.
Mm-hmm. I gotta say, this is one hell of a shithole system. Mm-hmm. The last one
yeah.
Meaning rights.
Just get better and better.
Yeah.
I see that the journey here in the warp has set the scene for just how fucking shit this system is.
And isn't it great that this was all randomly rolled?
I think that the warp like pulled us here. Like we arrived here pretty much instantly after the hellhole that it was, as if something's pulling us in here. Mm-hmm. You know, like there's a ton of dead ships right next to it. Like they've also been pulled in here for some reason.
And then whatever the hell this is, which
whatever the hell that thing is.
Does anyone have any Xeno knowledges? Because it definitely ain't fucking human.
I do have a Xeno knowledge.
I don't have any Xeno knowledges, unfortunately, because corpses all look the same to me.
And they all look the same.
Only Heresy, Ecclesiarchy.
Only Archaeotech.
Oh,
nice one.
Wow.
Damn. Good job.
Okay.
The funny thing is, actually, is his Xeno and his earlier astromancy are the same.
To describe the object, it looks like a giant doorway.
Uh-huh.
Except if you look through the middle of it, it's black. Like you don't see any stars on the other side of it.
Oh, God. No. I don't know what it is, but you see Maddie Strange just like stare at it for a moment. Just go, everyone, that is an Elder Gate.
Sorry, or what?
Eldar.
I'm
not Elder.
I'm sorry. Sorry, what?
What now?
As I said, other characters don't actually know what it is, so would you kindly tell me exactly?
So,
like a webway entrance?
So for the most part, yes. But sized for fleets.
No, like what is it exactly? Mhm.
Well, with what Mattias said, it is an entrance to the webway, which is kind of like hyperspace for the Eldar,
Mhm.
except that like it
It
goes
phys- is
from
it-
like
It's
Actually, I can explain it really fast. It is a
Sure.
physical manifestation of subspace that allows the Eldar to travel from space to space.
Isn't that like what the humans wanted there? Space travel.
Basically-
It's what the Emperor was trying to construct.
Yeah.
but basically like it has fleet scale like this. It also has like personal scale where you like hop in and like walk to where you're going and then hop back out in another system.
Mm-hmm. It's like Mario just shakes his head like, oh yeah, we have demons, we have broken ships, a sun that shouldn't be possible according to our engineers, and a warp storm enveloping a planet. What in the Emperor's name is going on here? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
And why Florin having to roll willpowers because they pulled out an organ that breaks their mind.
Yes, NY4 and like augmenting themselves with demons, they're going, yes, I'm not corrupted, I'm blood to the blood god. I'm perfectly fine, blood.
Blood god.
Yeah, blood for the blood god,
Blood for the
Nyan.
blood god.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Alright. Now, yes, truly the greatest champion of corn are geese. Anyway.
This
All
is
right.
my champion of corn, Nian.
Yeah. Alright. Mario goes. Well,
The final boss of this planet. You see, standing upon a throne of skulls, with a knife in its beak, a goose. Peace was never an option.
It's all over, guys. I'm gonna get murked. Mm-hmm.
Well, time to go age about 50 fucking years in the warp.
Mm-hmm. Very well. I can lament my fate as much as I wish, but I'd rather not. Crew, we are ascending upon this planet as wish. Guide our way, whatever marine you may be. Let us find this relic. We are heading down to the planet's surface.
If you wish, I am willing to pilot.
Please.
It just looked like offended. I've gotten you down enough from planets with nary a scratch.
Crashing does not equal landing.
You walked out of that scratch.
You just see the whole group just like staring at you in disbelief. It's like, did he really just say that?
You walked out of that crash. It sounds sketchy.
To be fair, crash landing has landing in its name.
Ah, thank you, Sakis, because I knew somebody was on my side.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Just gotta keep you humble, Captain.
As he's flying into the atmosphere, you feel the turbulence starting up. Brilliant colored lightning, like vibrant red, bright pink, like let's see, what's another fun color?
Brilliant.
Yeah, vermilion. Oh, vermilion's still kind of reddish. Anyways, but like not natural colors of lightning, like green, purple.
Pink.
I did say pink.
Yeah.
But basically. But for the most part,
Mm-hmm.
they seem to just be kind of around until a red one strikes the ship,
Uh-huh.
and the ship turns off.
Marius Train looks towards the rest of the crew who didn't believe, like, who thought the Space Marine would be a better pilot than him as the ship starts collapsing towards the center.
Sakispis just goes full on the deep guttural voice like, fuck!
I'm back,
Jace is just gonna deadpan stare at Matthias the entire way down.
Like, nobody is right.
You guys noted. Roll me awareness.
I'll take a
I
minus
mean,
10
Robin's
as I'm currently
fangirling
staring.
at the Space Marine.
I'll take a minus 10 as I'm currently staring at me.
Welton actually does notice this then. Welton. He is trying to get the ship working again with one hand, as his other hand is currently holding a bolter that's pointed at Sakispis as he starts doing his double speak.
Oh God! What do you say to that?
Evidently, you don't continue speaking. And you will
Alright.
speak.
Shall I shut him up, my lord? I'll say to the Space Marine.
The double speak was concerning, but he doesn't seem possessed yet.
Yeah.
There are 2 tech priests on this ship. Why is it not back on yet?
I will see to.
And
Then take
Y4
that work.
and Sigma, would you kindly get the ship running again?
Understood.
I was blessed by the awesome power of the Emperor. You don't have to be.
He
I'm not.
starts lighting incense and starts praying to the machine spirit. Oh. Oh, mighty machine spirit, do not forsake us in this place.
Wait, no.
Simon,
Is Sigma just praying to the machine while NY4 is fixing the ship? Is that what's happening?
Hold on.
Wait.
I just had a thought.
Yes.
If we pray to the machine god and we sacrifice goats to make printers work, is that making us sacrifice the machine god?
Yes. Simon, roll me a D100.
Oh, joy in divine intervention.
D100.
I thought it
30.
You go to light your incense, and as soon as the flame touches the incense, it flashes purple and the incense turns into a puff of smoke.
I mean, who switched my incense with the space drugs?
I don't know.
And while all this is happening, just Jason and Matt is just staring at each other. Just
It's like Marius goes, yeah, and you were complaining about my crash landings. You think you're gonna walk out of this one?
too fair, Captain. I think if you'd been partnering, we'd already be dead by now.
Ah, yes. Making up hypotheticals where we didn't land perfectly fine. Is the ship fixed yet?
Suddenly, you see Sigma kind of remove his cowl and like forcing his mecha dendrites up, and it says, "Spirit of the machine, spirit, hear my prayer. Guide my mecha dendrites, hold it true. Let it part the steel and weak armor, so we can reach the innards and fix."
Roll me
soon-
tech use.
Tech use.
Roll me
okay.
tech use. Yeah.
I have a plus 10 because I'm kind of kindly asking you to fix the ship.
Our insert just fucking work, goddammit.
You know, I'll let you just use the textures. I won't use it.
Anyway.
There you guys go.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so Sigma is doing these rituals and nothing's happening.
Unless Simon would like to spend fate point.
Why not?
Did you remember the +10 you have for being under my command?
To be fair, he rolled 91, so.
Yeah.
Still nothing's happening.
Perfect.
Alright. I walk
But any
over at the.
instance you light is popping up in a puff of smoke with that purple flame.
Uh-huh.
It's just not lighting it.
I'm
like,
not that kind of
it's
tech
just
beast.
gone.
I feel like Sigma is just like really worried about the incense. He just keeps lighting more and it just go up in puffs of smoke. It's like I can't work under these conditions.
Your sacred oil seems to be actually rather solid in its bottle as well.
Nah. Poor Sigma. Everything's going poorly. Anyway, NY4N, are you trying to help or are you just letting us crash? Because that's what's currently happening.
Yes.
In fact, at this point, you all are having trouble staying on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
But his train has not let go of Chase's line.
There is like it's almost like a sense of you're in 0G.
Mm-hmm.
You just.
The space sprint says we're likely to hit the surface in about 30 seconds.
NY4N, get that thing fixed.
You just hear my character outside. It's like, this is why you do not let the lesser one do this kind of work.
Yes, as you were just sitting back there fiddling with the toy. Now get the damn thing fixed.
Specifically NY4N, one thing you notice as you're trying to fix the ship, there's no machine spirit. It's gone.
Interesting. I just look over at Sigma's like, you have screwed us
There was
all.
one. There was one. It's gone now.
So I like just look over at Sigma. It's like, you have killed us all. Have fun, yeah.
But you are able to basically bang around the generator enough to get it working again.
That explains why Sigma couldn't fix it. The machine
In
spirit
other words,
is
I just
gone.
jiggle the handle.
Machine spirit has forsaken us.
The Space Marine calls back and says, "Please brace." And as soon as he finishes that, roll me agility or dodge if you have it.
But like toughness would also work. Anyway.
This is just first to see if you guys have time to brace.
All right, let's see.
Dodge if you have it, otherwise agility.
Sure. Let's attempt.
I actually do have that, so.
Hey!
I'm gonna spend a fate point for that.
I'm gonna do the same.
I like how everyone has dodge.
That's probably a good idea.
You are all able to react quickly enough to brace yourselves as he immediately, as soon as he finishes saying the word brace, activates the burners to slow down the descent.
You know what image just popped in my head?
You everything goes slamming back into the floor. I think it'd be the floor.
Yeah, probably the floor, the walls.
Yeah, it would be the floor, right? Because everything's going down.
Ain't that a nice thing to see? I come back and I see dodge rolls. Like,
all right, roll a dodge, Jace.
Oh yeah, roll your dodge roll, Jace. Basically, what you missed is the ship got working. The Space Marine said, "Please brace."
Okay, is there any modifiers or just straight dodge?
Straight dodge.
Damn it! I was hoping you'd lose contact.
Yeah, you are able to. Not only did you roll high enough to brace, you also rolled high enough to maintain eye contact.
No. Marius is awesome. I'm not sure Marius made the roll, but we're fighting still.
That's what 71 dodge gets you, baby.
But
Fucking A.
basically, because as soon as he says brace, he starts firing the burners to slow down the descent. And it is still a rather rough landing. But the ship is in one piece. And so are all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Hooray!
Ready for not dying horribly.
Huzzah. Seems to happen more than you think, really.
All right. So, as we all disentangle ourselves, and Matthias, giving Jace one last annoyed look, turns away and looks through the windows. What in the Emperor's name do we see outside?
For the most part, a whole lot of nothing. As it is super fucking dark.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost as if, like, the star on this system doesn't actually produce, like, frankly, acceptable levels of visible light to actually see things.
Yeah, it's like it's not doing its bloody job.
What you can see near you, for light-wise, the ground is, like, you know how, like, what cracked, like, the cracked, like, mud desert ground looks like? It's that, but it's gray.
Oh. Yeah. Like scabs on the earth.
Like lifeless color gray.
Right.
Like something poured the color out of it. Levels of gray.
Well, true. Everyone's still accounted for. Turns to look at everyone else.
Just right here, Captain. Again, just continue to look at him.
Everything's still attached.
Mm-hmm.
Well, mostly everything.
Yes, you're still machining your eyebrows. Sakisbus?
Question, Zach. Now that we are here, is the headache worse or still the same? Fluff-wise, not like mechanically speaking. Unless I start getting...
Roll me willpower.
Okay. Flat or...
Flat.
Okay. I will spend a fate point.
I will say... Okay. It is actually slightly better.
Okay, I'm not sure if this is because we are closer or am I getting accustomed, but it's not as bad. I still feel it, but it's not as bad. And also, Captain, I probably, knowing what I know, I probably will not be doing any of my expanding senses bit because, it's a two-way road.
Yes, let's not give ourselves away. And way forehand? Well, I suppose nothing.
I would try to find a.
The soundboard?
Nah, I was trying to find a GIF where it had like the anime character with the swirls in her eyes. I couldn't find one.
Anyway. Well, alright.
As you as you prepare to disembark, the Space Marine just says the atmosphere should be breathable as long as you believe it is.
Breathable. What?
Oh. All right.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yes, quick lesson about Warp 101. it doesn't work on the rules of Materium. The Immaterium as a whole is kinda judged by not judged. What word I would use? Depending on what you believe and think.
Well, that seems all rather inefficient. Mm.
The some of the equipment that the Space Bird suggested you bring, that you hopefully would bring on these excursions anyways, is climbing gear.
Yes.
Because as you all clamber out of the ship and hopefully turn on your flashlights that you decided to bring, or whatever the hell else you have. Like it's the kind of thing that technically you'd have to requisition, but it's so fucking easy to get them that you probably have like thousands on your ship.
Well, yeah, we do have las guns after all. I'm kidding. Well, yes. So yeah, we have flashlights, we have climbing gear. These are all what you'd expect on a ship on a trip like this.
Basically, like anything that's like common,
Mm-hmm.
or like even more, like or more, or whatever it is, like you probably just fucking have. Period.
Good.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I don't need night vision goggles or flashlights.
Oh yeah, because he's blind.
I see without eyes.
Cheater. Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't need that because I has.
Is this gonna be like the fucking night vision in anything?
I have dark vision.
I'm probably gonna go with a flashlight attached to Jace's.
No. We're playing Doom. You need to use one hand to hold the gun and the other for the flashlight. I'm sorry, Donna. Mm-hmm.
I'll have you know that they updated that in the BFG edition of Doom 3. Therefore, I have no reason to. Haha.
Alright.
Yep. I know my Doom lore.
Anyways, you guys are actually in the remnants of a massive crater. And did one of the tech priests have an auger array, if I recall?
I'll tell you in a second.
A what now?
Auspex array. Auger array. Whichever it's called.
Outer Sanguine, Mechadendrite.
It's an item, I believe.
No.
It's an implant that's based. Well, it's also an item. I think it's an auger array or an Auspex scanner. Alright.
No, bionic heart, cranial armoring.
You guys have landed in a massive fucking crater.
Alright.
And the Space Marine is currently expecting you guys to follow at his somehow, but is climbing it freehand at a smooth clip.
Somebody tied a rope. Make sure to make some knots so we can actually get back up here.
You guys are at the bottom of the crater.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe he could have grabbed a rope and taken it out with him.
Yeah, certainly would have been convenient, wouldn't it? That he's like a sense further up, wouldn't it? Huh? Mm-hmm. Well, anyone here is particularly skilled at climbing?
Not really, no.
Nope.
Climb is a skill. What do you know?
Yeah, yeah, funny that. I'm not particularly good at climbing, but I should be able to recover myself fairly well if I start falling.
That secondary skill to climbing and the skill of falling.
No, I'm just saying, okay. I'm just saying. I have this.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Before it goes too far, Marius Train makes a lasso of the rope, hands it to Jace, Would you kindly toss this on top of the marine so we could get out of here faster? Trying to lasso the marine. Environmental hazard.
I suppose Jason will shout catch as he goes to throw the lasso up.
He looks back, looks at you guys, catches it, shrugs, stands up, standing parallel to the ground more than not, and just starts walking up the cliffside like normally.
Is that the thing that they teach Space Marines to do? Marius asks Welton.
Come on, grab the.
Wait a minute.
Grab the rope.
Wait a minute, didn't he say that if we believe the atmosphere is breathable, the atmosphere is breathable?
I mean, you can surely believe that is the ground. That's the wall, isn't it?
That's some orcish thinking.
I'm gonna. What if? It sounds so stupid out coming out of Jason's mouth. It's the funny thing.
Yeah, understandable. Jace, that is currently that is the floor. He says, pointing to the wall. Does something happen?
I believe that is the floor as he goes to place a foot on it on the wall.
Yeah, you're able to stand on it just fine.
Oh, right, of course.
Well, roll me willpower.
I will. I definitely want to exert my awesome power.
I also want Jason to roll me willpower.
Do I get the plus 10 from?
Yeah.
Yes, I guess this. You're able to stand up the wall just fine.
Okay.
Jason, no, that's the wall.
I'm re-rolling that. Hey!
You try so hard. You double down. No, this is the ground.
That's perfect. Orcish.
Roll me agility.
Oh?
Oh my fucking god.
As you
You stumble onto the wall. Or they're onto the ground, should I say. As you fall off the wall.
Yeah, if you fall off the wall where Marius and the rest of the group is standing and crash down on the ground, I mean, not the wall.
You know what? Sigma is going to try the same. Is indeed the ground.
Let's try that again, shall we?
Should I also roll agility?
No, and the thing is, he believed it before he was up against the wall, so he fell all the way to the wall. You walked up before you started believing in something so silly as the wall being the floor or whatever.
Sigma. What these guys are saying is illogical. It's obviously a wall.
Curses, my.
They're somehow breaking the laws of physics.
Illogical, clunk. Blue screened.
I'm outside there. I can do that for breakfast.
So, am I still currently on am I currently still like with the group? Just quickly, because
Yeah.
I lost. Okay. Jason's gonna try and move up the wall, the floor, again.
No, you can walk along the floor just fine.
This is not confusing at all.
Welcome to the warp, I suppose.
Do you go to catch up with the Space Marine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is silly, Marius says, puts a foot on the wall and another one and starts walking up, opening his eyes every now and then.
You seem to be on the ground, Mattias. The wall's behind you, though.
Yeah. I feel like Marius looks behind, sees the other on the ground. Foot starts slipping. No, the wall. As he starts walking back.
Welcome to my world, Captain. I will show you the world.
The Space Marine will call back. Be careful when you get to this side. As he climbs over the cliff that's now there on the ground and starts walking along the cliff wall down.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just kind of sits down on the wall and, well, not sits. Like, he is ready but waiting for you guys.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I will
Well,
keep
let's follow him.
Yep. We're still missing Welton and NY4 and
Well,
Oswald. Yeah.
everyone else can be dragged along with the rope.
Yeah.
As I was gonna say, I'm probably better off getting pulled up because,
Like for you guys on the ground, it feels as though basically as you were dragging them along the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And for anyone awake while being dragged, it's really fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I'll need another willpower when you get to the top of the crater.
All right. Let's see if Matty has managed to recover. Somehow, it's a lot easier thinking of the ground as the ground. Marius just steps up.
Fucking hell, I'm
Skismus.
spending fate points.
Skismus, as you step over and start falling down the cliff, Space Marine catches you and puts you on the ground.
Ah.
I feel like you're turning around, going to Marius' frame. Put another foot in front of you. You are currently walking on the ground. You're currently walking on the ground. Falls off the side.
Oh shit! Oh, thank you, my hero.
Yes, you are all able to get yourselves oriented correctly on the ground. That is the ground. And start walking. Well, he starts walking in a direction that I'll say is north, but doesn't actually matter.
Nice.
Yeah, essentially, if any of us try
Or
to pull out,
doesn't actually matter for multiple reasons, both in and out of game.
yeah, pull out a compass, the
Then watch it spin.
the marker would be doing constant 360 spin.
You pull out a
It's
compass.
me
You look
right
down at
now,
it.
baby, right now.
It's not even spinning. The needle has somehow shaped itself into a question mark.
Amazing.
I mean, to be fair, better question mark than the point star. Then we should really start be panicking.
Mm-hmm.
That's later. I mean, what?
All right.
For information, before you ask, we are walking towards a hive city. What was a hive city?
All
I was about
right.
to say, this is not a tourist destination I'd want to go to.
It was actually, at least for Imperial Standard about 10 years ago, was a rather idyllic planet. A few major hive cities, but most of the planet was still natural.
They really let it go.
Mm.
From what I understand, it has been nearly 2,000 years in certain parts of the planet.
All right. That would be enough time to let any social contract fall apart. How long since the warp storm? Any idea?
10 years.
Ah.
Galactic
Oh.
Standard. Or not Imperial Standard.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Fuck
Yeah.
off, Star Wars.
Yes, that would be quite. That would indeed accelerate the destruction. Mm.
In addition, the planet was set to an attempted exterminatus. The
What?
exterminatus failed.
To what?
Nani?
What could have stopped an exterminatus? Mm.
Xenos.
Does that Elder Gate have something to do with this?
Oh.
Everything's fine and great until you let the Xenos in.
Mm.
Somewhat. It was more of a civil war with Eldar involvement.
Oh boy, this entire system is just one clusterfuck waiting to happen because it's already
Indeed.
happened like 3 times. Mm. You know,
The star used to be a rather massive blue star, as a matter of fact.
hmm?
He said the star used to be a blue star.
Yep. And tell me, what other faction of this galaxy came to make this worse?